Hello, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Conqueror. For those who don't know, I'm an old player of this game since the very beginning, and during my years in this game, I always play more as supporter of the players of the houses instead of being the leader of this. Because I change a lot of houses, I play a lot alone, so I learn myself to adapt to the situations fast and be useful. So now I'm gonna talk with you and speak about the supporter, the adaptable supporter. In the past, or every time we talk about the supporters, we speak of people that stay away from fight, attack from distance, and give some sort of buff or nerf to allies or enemies. But now in this game, the supporters are different. They are called now, since the meta is well around the melee unit, is well around cav, more than before. I would say more around melee than before. In the past it was very more around the cav. You have to be more. If you want to be a supporter, you cannot play ranged all the time, you cannot play the same units all the time. You have to be adaptable, so you have to change your unit based on the situations that you will encounter. So for being a good adaptable supporters, you need to know three big rules. The first one is to change your hero weapon based on the units that you play. I give an example. If you play always the same hero class, you will be very good, yes, but some classes works even 10,000 better than others with the units that you are using. Okay, I give an example. Now there's the stupid example ever made. If you are playing, for example, some ranged units, and you don't want that this ranger unit risk of being attackable by some casual hero, because your units are good. For example, Shenji, it's useless to stay away with, for example, sword and shield, because you don't know if you will get attacked or not. But you can use a boost hero class like the glaive, so you can boost the damage of your units, and in case of attack you have some good moves to stop the enemy. So what I'm gonna say, is better to change, to have at least another class to exchange in base of the unit. I give an example. When I play heavy armored, I switch between glaive and longsword. But if you prefer, you can stay with the longsword or poleaxe for being an anti-hero. Okay, if you play, but always if you want to stay close, okay, to the enemy, not too much far. If excuse me. If you want to play, for example, medium armor hero classes, you can switch between, for example, Nodachi or Musket. When I play ranged units or semi-ranged like javelins, I prefer using the Musket. But when I use the shields or melee, I want to go down with the Nodachi. Sometimes I switch to spear for the cav, just for hunting some casual heroes by knock them down and use the ability to the ultimate, and then take the cav and run immediately. But anyway, You can simply use the Nodachin, use the ultimate, is the same way. If you want to use the light armor, well, you can stay between the... Yeah, only if you stay very, very far from the enemy, I will suggest you to take the short bow and use the dual blades, or if you like it, the chain and dart. Yeah, of course you can use the chain and dart, yes, but at least I think, in my opinion, that is a class more adaptable, the dual blades, than the chain and dart, especially for many good things that this class have. So this is the first rule: change the class based of the unit that you are using. The second one is don't play always the same unit, the same type of units. My warband is this one for ranked, but I know that in the territory wars you have to play the units that your chief is asking in based of the job that you have. Okay, so if you are not free to take what you want, if you are free to take what you want, I would suggest you to not have the same type of units, but have different type of units. For example, I have this one that I have the for ranked mostly. I have the Kingsguard, because in my opinion they are the most useful Fusiliers at the moment. The Magium Guards, since they have the CC immunity and the CC damage. In the past I was with Berserkers, but now the Paladin are very, very tough, very, very good, so I prefer to play them. And the Mass Spearmen as shield, okay, because they are the only, in my opinion, they are the only shield that can actually deal a lot of damage. So I prefer be offensive than just defensive, okay. So because if you are supporter, you have to follow big group of people and help them. So in my opinion, these are the best for helping big groups. Okay, you follow in big groups. Always there are some Paranax, some shields, some cav. There is always some big units in Iron Reapers, Sealadars, and so when you see this unit, you know which type you have, which unit you have to take based on what you want to do. Okay. The last rule that I tell you is to communicate. A lot of people don't speak in casual and ranked, but in my opinion, in territory wars we have Discord. When you play with friends, you can have Discord, etc., etc. But when you are with casuals, like in ranked, you have to communicate a lot. I know that not everyone knows English, not everyone likes to speak in English. I'm Italian and my English is not pretty good, and I play for 1.5 years with Polish people, and believe me, some of them they are really funny, and but still some keywords are, I think they are global. For example, the sally, defend, attack, help, some keywords, and so you need to communicate. And if you don't know many words of English, just the key ones that all people knows, okay, just communicate, especially if you are playing alone. When you are playing alone, you don't know what the people are going to do. So in casual matchmaking, you can maybe don't care, but if you are playing ranked, you want to win, so you need to understand what they are, which are their intentions. So you need to go there, ask which place, where we go, which place where we attack, can we help, someone can help, can someone use pikes there, can someone defend there, blah 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 blah. Not I always say it, when people spend their time, instead of writing during the match and say please help there, please help there, they spend the time to insult. you are wasting hour and your special time, because in ranked you play for winning. Some can be decades, I know, but if you spend the time to insult them, you don't take nothing in exchange. If you spend to help, to ask, please help there, please there, maybe even the decades will help you. So these are the 3 rules for being an adaptable supporter. I don't know if the future will change and the meta will change. Maybe next year the ranged units will be OP, and we will lose maybe 90% of the current players. But for now, what I'm gonna say is the supporter in this game doesn't exist. Is called adaptable supporter. So thanks a lot and see you next time. GG.